I met my wife here in Elmira. We did have a couple of mutual friends, and one thing led to another. The one aspect I loved about my wife was she would put herself second or third to the needs of other people. I think that's probably why it took her so long to actually go to the doctor. They did catch her cancer, but not quickly enough.
There's only three ways to create wealth. You either make it, you mine it, or you grow it. And I think the one that's really lagged behind in the last 2 or 3 decades has been the making of things, but I think that pendulum is starting to change. The Workforce Development Institute is a statewide nonprofit. We were established in 2003. We have 10 different regions. Our overarching goal is to really help grow and retain good paying jobs in New York State.
I found myself in Elmira, New York because I was working for Sikorsky Incorporated. It was a huge surprise, so I worked part-time at various different places as forklift operator or mechanic. I went from making about $80,000 a year to about $20,000.
We had been working with an employer in a community college, Finger Lakes Community College, that decided to have a pipeline program for people that wanted to work in manufacturing and become a machinist. They partnered with an employer, GW Lisk, and the students actually attended the training at GW Lisk. The results, 98% graduation and placement. So I shared that down in the Elmira area with a couple employers actually, and they said, look, we don't have the resources to be able to pull machines offline and be teaching 4 hours a day, 8 hours a day. So how do I marry a good program that exists with this other type of model? They realized there was a problem. None of the employers could find machinists. So rather than complaining about it, they were very willing to collaborate about it.
Todd would come to me every now and then. He'd say, I'm going to have to be off a certain day because I have to take my wife to treatment. And I said, well, do you have somebody else that can take her? I'm just concerned with your attendance. He goes, she really wants me to take her because she's scared. And so I said, okay.
I actually enrolled a week before she was diagnosed, and I did say to her, do you want me to delay it? And she said, no, go ahead and do it. I can take care of the rest of it.
Successful in our eyes is gainful employment. So if all the students are getting employment, that's really what we want out of that for them.
She was always thinking about me and other people. It's probably why she was a nurse. She wanted to make sure that I would be okay without her.